After Doctor Doom teamed up with Wanda to make a team of 5 heroes who they would allow to read a little of the Darkhold so they can ultimately become the Darkhold Defenders and stop a certain demon, the heroes ended up reading more than they were supposed to and therefore became extremely corrupt, as we then see how their lives were changed to make them this evil, starting with Spider-Man, who saw himself in a life getting a call from Gwen while he was out, literally webbing and holding the entire world together because everything was falling apart. The webbing never lasted so long, which led to people's minds being stuck in on certain loops, and that's why he was stopping Otto every day. He then meets up with Reed, who tells him that it's ridiculous that he has to go on a date with Gwen every single day, reminding him that he has a responsibility to the city. Reed tells Peter to go and ask Venom for more of a certain enzyme, only for him to find out that Eddie had just died, which ultimately made Venom refuse to help him. Peter, however, rushes back home and sees that Gwen's dead because he was one loop too late for her, which enraged him so much that he went and attacked Reed to stretch his body and use it to hold the city together. And as for the Wasp, she was so tired of her husband ignoring and mistreating her, and therefore ended up taking Kang's advice and ultimately killed her husband. Black Bolt was simply just having an existential crisis, while Blade had given up on protecting the world after vampires had won and instead started killing anybody for more power. Iron Man, on the other hand, had a life obsessed with making the suit better until he finally managed to make it so, as he then asks Pepper to take off his glove and see how the suit had just healed his arm, only for his skin to come off with it. He was in hella pain until he put the glove back on, stating that he needs to fix a few bugs. However, the next time Pepper saw him in the suit was not a pretty sight at all, which was only made worse by the fact that he didn't even know that he had the suit on. She later informs him that his skin is gone, meaning that he would just die if they take off the suit. But he was never planning to anyways, as he went on to mass produce the suits to the public, eventually forcing Pepper to wear one herself. And just like that, the Darkhold Defiled came to be before they started attacking Wanda for doing this to them, until she eventually absorbed the demon's power and used it to remove the corruption from them.